Yeah, for sure. This was obviously the map that OG won yesterday, one of them anyway, against TSM, 16-11 fashion. Rozdosh opening up proceedings for Saw. Can't keep it going, though. Fasher with a big two-piece of his own. It's still even, though. Once that bomb goes down, we'll see. They're able to get out into decent post plants. Keto just trying to run out of there, and he absolutely cannot do that. Maybe thought he had more cover than he did. Fasher with a big find. It even down to just Roman now, actually, on that defensive side of things. He's been spotted as well. Tap onto the bomb, but they really have set this one up nicely. Oh, what a shot. Okay, maybe we're on. Another tap. Fasher quaking in his boots. Spots him with the shoulder peek. Roman just has to close the gap. Finds the frag. Is there enough time for the defuse? I think he should just be okay. Shaping up for B side of things, at least at the moment. They're going to go through the smoke. Oh, it's big and it's risky. It's massive contact play, but they're so ready on the source side of things. Ultimately, got their guns up, taking the fights, and no chance. No chance at all. Keto alone. Oof, nice dink.
Okay.
A few more of those going to be required, sir.
Oh, the pop shots, the MP9. Keto will fall as well. I don't think he can get there in time for the upgrade. The answer is going to be towards mid-control. But OG with no real riflery is going to make this pretty awkward. Molotov out, Fasher in trouble and dead. Easy early start for Saw.
Shots not quite landing for next to there. Roman and Story going to go aggressive to gain control of ramp. Presence over on A from the side of things. Little bit dangerous. Rozdosh, nice angle. Easily dealt with, alright. So I thought for a moment maybe a pistol could sneak in, but they hold them.
This could be the first opportunity as well. Rifles across the board. Fasher's stick a little bit in, but it's okay. Smoke coming through. Either trying to find a bit of space. He spoke on him, relentless entering. And he'll find the first. Looks for more as well. The nade will meet him. But he spammed down before his demise to the HE. So back to a 4 versus 4.
Set. Nice find. Really nice find, in fact. Gives him that mid-control, that back lanes control as well, which can be really, really influential. Ujerks knows this. Has to get in there before he can worm his way in, but loses the fight. Successful worm, you would say. Muteris with a nice bit of control to find Fiku, but there is a lot of work to be done here. Nexer, he will eventually be bested. Bomb has yet to dedicate. Fasher... got to be careful here not to get too ahead of things before that bomb joins him. Does kind of know it. Blows himself down before he just goes flying around all the corners, right? So, decent patience. Roman, the low HP is all good. Now incredibly low. Definitely not out of the question for Regali to clutch this one.
Doable. Absolutely doable. Tap coming through as well. Roman and Muteris. All to do with the old guard of Saw. Need to make it work. Regardless, he's got the right idea. He's got the setup. They'll know this. So smoking towards cave. You have a kit to work with and the full HP player. Probably the way you want to be playing it as well. Just waiting for it to go down. He might just stick it here as well. Time starting to tick. Waiting for it. Spotted, dropped. Roman needed to be there to save him. Regardless goes huge in a 1 versus 2. First T-side round picked up for OG in terms of funds. And I need to be back out for Story. OG, that was still pretty expensive. By finding the round, they are left in a less than adequate position. Down goes Keto. Already now feeling a little bit shaky.
Nexer, melting. And if the spray was there, however, Muteris' patience, it'll pay off regardless of the fact. So, Saw looking very good on the response so far, it has to be said. A lot of the game plan was based on getting that control of mid, and now they're mid-round having to come up with something fresh.
Does make things sort of uncomfortable. A shot from Regali, Roman in for a trade of his own. Look at the more as well. Low HP. Muteris and Roman combine. Now back to all that's left. He should fall, and he will. Saw extend the lead to 3 rounds once
a kill or two. If they could get a bomb plant, that would be very nice indeed. They are contacting their way round towards B. The setup looks good, but Roman takes a lot of early damage, relying therefore on Ujerks to just hold the line, which he does. Nice pickup from Keto. Okay. 2-piece. Roman's low. Molotov will keep him at bay. Roman goes a bit wide for that. Arozdosh has got to strike true, and he does, but so much work done by Keto there. Do an awful lot. U-Jerk's got to be careful. It's the AWP on the other side of this peak, and down he goes. That's the first frag of the retake. Story there for the trade, though. Fasher will fall to Roman's middle. The site itself is still yet to be compromised. Arozdosh with a hell of a turnaround, though, to find that frag. Will fall shortly. The trade comes in, but the flying Arozdosh, I'm not so sure. A bit weird. They pull it off all the same, but that was a bit of a mad moment towards the end.
Another round, and wish they don't find this, especially if they don't get a bump onto. They're in trouble. Story, great shot.
He jerks, edge of the smoke, standing strong, getting a flash in as well to go for a bit more. Does not find success, and a missed shot from Story gives the space across. Story, though, on the repeat, of course, around those jagged edges, is definitely going to go for that. Regali trying to create some space here, and he might just be able to get away with it, not before his teammate falls, unfortunately. So Regali going to have to go absolutely massive. Nice little jump peek to bait him out. Should be able to get a player on the bomb, and it's incredibly hard for him to stop this defuse coming in. They'll find the kill for good measure. Cirrus, Arozdosh, they're in different angles. Cirrus doesn't really know what to do. He hears them coming. Nexa with the jump peek. It's not quite good enough. At least the trade is there. Arozdosh with some good information. A great position to be in here as well. Flash comes around for him. Going to drop that bomb. There's only 15 seconds left. I'd maybe argue trying to survive there, but gives his life away. Story close to the action. Scope will have been heard. Now, no scope on the other side of the smoke. Drops the bomb and puts this round into disrepute. Fiku trying to find him. Oh, Story just needs to stay alive. 2 more seconds. That's all he needs. 1 more. The ammo runs out for Fiku, and he can't get the kill.
Finding around, it doesn't even matter whether it's the clutches, whether it's the skin of their teeth or just pure dominance. They're finding it and making it work in his favor. Story's first shot is just ridiculous. All he has to do is stay alive in and around the smoke.
It seems to have been their closest spot so far. Story gets ahead of the smoke, though. MP9 nearly gets 2. Story's in, as is Arozdosh. Oh, my God, and Story is continuing his form, man. He looks so good right now. Fasher alone. Bombs hit the deck, and he's just overwhelmed. Saw absolutely unstoppable right now.
It's all they've got to work with. And eco for them here, realistically, 11 to 10 should be the scoreline of it, Cirrus. Not only the kill, but so much damage fell, and Story going to continue to pile on the pain.
Never ending. It feels like at this point, yeah, even in your looser sort of eco rounds, it's not been going to plan. Keto's deagle looks, the nade itself is still in the air. And they just give him an opportunity to find those frags, and so far he's not missing. Regali gets caught on the extremities. It was a mid-B type fake. So wins a spray down. Fasher wins his fight. Story, dynamic as ever, is over towards B now. Getting himself a number of frags. All too easy. No time for Keto to do anything.
Yeah, it's done. It is done here. I mean, Keto has got just 6 points of HP. Nothing really he can work with.
2 rounds on the T side in 2 maps. Maybe they can make it 3. But even that is not a nice statistic. Keto going to eat the nades. Lucky to be alive and absolutely scared off by that Molotov. Story, again, finding an opening pickup. What else is new? Great flash around for Roman, but he does fluff the spray down. Fiku will regain vision and drop him. A lot of damage done here before the bomb goes down, but certainly having an even man scenario is pretty important for OG. Molotov actually stops the bomb plan. Pretty big deal. They're so banged up here on the OG side of things. Regali, the only healthy player, has to be careful. Definitely doable for the remaining Saw boys on this retake.
Yeah, of course. Even if it wasn't the final round of the half, you keep this one a go, because how low they are. Arozdosh through the wall. Of course, it's falling apart. Fiku and Regali. This is so rough. 36 points of HP between the two of them, and they will fall one by one. Simple and effective. At the turn of the half, 13 to 2.
Not quite as quick. They get out towards elbow and then put the brakes on. Nexa through the smoke. Maybe there's a little gap in it. He picks off Story, so that's a great way for OG to kick things off. Regali, the next line of defense, he goes down. Fasher only good for 1, so we're even as they enter into the A-bomb site.
Taps coming through. Nice couple of shots. Roman, Arozdosh. Messy fight, but Cirrus there to clean it up. The experienced head on Saw. 2 versus 1. Fiku's on the left. Bomb's still struggling to go down at range. They both go for a double swing. I don't know why they're taking fights and they go for the plant instead. Down it will go.
Oh my goodness. What a shot from Fiku. Great way to kick it off. Tags up Roman, who's incredibly low. And I think trying to burst his way around the corner here. Oh, but the shot comes back for the old guard of Saw.
Likely, we can defeat these guys. That's, of course, what they're getting. He does the Eagle. He's been pretty good with it. This time, not so much deleted. On track for a 15th here. The full buy as well for OG. They can't find success. It's going to be costly. Fashion gets a double.
Little look. Gives them a lot of space out on towards A to try and mount this mini retake as the bomb's not quite gone down just yet. But a nice push. A nice... Mouz ready for fights here. Oh, but Fiku with the double. He's dropped the bomb as well. Disaster strikes for Saw. A great read as to where the final player is. That smoke is not perfect, but just about does the job. Blocks Roman off, right? That's kind of the main thing. Really good read from Fiku.
Doable. Absolutely doable now, though. 1 versus 2, but Fiku so low. He has got time on his side. Smoke dissipates, downhill fall. Playing behind it is Ivy. Questionable, and he finds Regali too.
The MP9s to hold the line. 4 of them. Really going to make life difficult. A lot of presence on A from OG, you have to say. As compared to where things have been in the past. Keto on high. Good 4-1, but that is all. He tries his best. From back plat, Regali going a bit wild. They've lost the plot a bit on the OG side, and yeah, maybe there is a reason for that. Frustration definitely setting in. Fantastic flash. Fiku kept at bay here. 2 to get through. Roman has ruined him. Down goes U-Jerks. The IGL, though, has got a possible task. Then 12 more impossible tasks after that, it feels like. So really not looking too good for OG in the long run. But we'll keep it in the round itself. The time ticking away. He needs to get on the bomb now, and he's not going to be able to do that. Mutirius has pinned him to the back wall and absolutely torn OG a new one. Drilled, as is my new word, apparently. 16-2.